Good morning, students. Welcome back to English class. Today we are going to see a new chapter in grammar, that is chapter number 10, Pronouns. Students, today's chapter is Pronouns. What do you mean by pronouns? Pronouns are words which we use instead of nouns. What do you mean pronouns? Pronouns are words that take the place of nouns. It takes the place of nouns. Instead of nouns, we are going to use pronouns. We often use them to avoid repeating the nouns that they refer to. So what do you mean by pronouns? Pronouns are words which we use instead of nouns. Look here. Some common pronouns are I, me, you, it, he, she, him, her, we, us, they, them. These are the common pronouns we are used oftenly in our daily life. Okay, students, let us see an example here. Read the sentences. Ramesh is my brother. Ramesh plays basketball. Ramesh also likes to paint. Here, 3 sentences are there. In these 3 sentences, we use the same name again and again. That is Ramesh. So, instead of Ramesh, we can use the pronoun he. Look here, Ramesh is my brother. He plays football. He also likes to paint. So, if we repeat the same name again and again, instead of that, we can use pronouns. Students, let's do a small warm-up exercise in page number 45. Look here, read about Renu's visit to the museum and underline the pronouns in the dialogue. Look here, some dialogues are given in the page number 45. Now what you want to do means read it properly and underline the pronouns. Take your pencil and underline the pronouns in given dialogue. Okay, students, do it neatly and clearly. Now we are going to see what is personal pronouns and its kinds. Okay, we know that pronouns are words that we use instead of nouns. Then what about personal pronouns? Personal pronouns are also words which we use instead of names of persons and things. This is known as personal pronouns. And personal pronouns are of 3 kinds. How many kinds? 3 kinds. They are first person pronouns, second person pronouns, and third person pronouns. Let us see the first person pronouns. Pronouns that stand for the speaker. What do you mean by the first person pronoun? It stands for the speaker. When we talk about ourselves, our opinions, and the things that happen to us, we generally speak in the first person. Okay? What do you mean by first person pronoun? First person pronoun, when we talk about ourselves, our opinions, and the things that happen to us. Okay? We generally speak in the first person. So that's why first person pronoun that stand for the speaker. And then see I, me, we, us. These 4 comes under the category first person pronoun. What are the first person pronouns? They are I, me, we, us. Let's move to the second person pronoun. The pronoun you, which stands for the listener or the person spoken to. It is used for one or more than one person. This is known as second person pronoun. Okay. The second person pronoun belongs to the person being addressed. What do you mean by second person pronoun? It belongs to the person being addressed. Look here. You. We can use the pronoun you for singular as well as in plural also. One more thing, just keep it in your mind. It stands for the listener or the person spoken to. It is used for one or more than one person, and we can use the pronoun you in singular and plural also. Let's move to the third one, that is third person pronouns. It stands for people other than the speaker. Okay, it stands for the people other than the speaker. Look here, it belongs to the person being talked about. What do you mean by third person pronoun? It belongs to the person or the people being talked about. And the third person pronouns are he, she, it, they, them, theirs, him, her. And one more thing, look properly. He and him used for males. She and her used for females. It used for non-living things and animals. They, them, theirs used for males and female plural nouns. Look here, one picture is given. First person, second person, third person. The first picture represents I, we. And second picture represents you. And the last picture represents he, she, it, they. Now we are going to see singular and plural pronouns. Okay, already we know that singular and plural. Singular means it represents one thing, one person, one animal and one place. Plural means it represents more than one. Okay, let us see in detail. When the noun is singular, a singular pronoun is used. When the noun is singular, a singular pronoun is used. When the noun is plural, a plural pronoun is used. Okay, students, keep it in your mind. When the noun is singular, we should use singular pronoun. When the noun is plural, we should use plural pronoun. And one more thing, when two or more nouns are joined by and, when two or more nouns are joined or otherwise are combined together by and, the pronoun used for them is plural. Look here, an example is given. Kusam and Shika went to school. They reached late. Here two nouns are used by and joined by and, went to school. So what is the pronoun for that? Yes, you're right. The pronoun is they. They reached late. Okay, students, look here. Two tables are there. One is first person, second person, third person are used as subject. Second table shows that first person, second person, third person are used as object. Okay, let us see the first table. In first table, the first one is first person. I is used in singular as a subject. So in plural, we should use we. Let's move to the second one. In second person, we use you as subject. The same we should use in plural also. Let's move to the third one. The singular pronouns are he, she, it. In plural form, we can use they. Okay, let's move to the second table. Now we are going to use these three persons as object. In first one, if we use me as singular, in plural we should use us. In second one, the same thing, we should use you for both singular and plural. And the third one, him, her, it. It is used as object in singular means we should use them for plural. Students, let's move to the first exercise, that is fill in the blanks with the given pronouns. Look at the box. They gave some pronouns inside the box. With the help of these pronouns, we should write the answers properly in the given sentence. The first one is, the doctor came to see my grandmother today. Dash is not well. Okay, what is the pronoun for female? Yes, you're right. The pronoun for female is she. So, the first answer is she, because we used she for grandmother. The doctor came to see my grandmother today. She is not well. Let's move to the second one. Donnie went home early today. Dash has a test tomorrow. Here, Donny. We know that Donny is a boy. So what is the pronouns? What is the pronoun we should use for boys? It means males. Yes, you're right. He. And one more thing, Donny is a third person singular. So that's why Donny went home early today. He has a test tomorrow. And the third one is Sonia and Lena are on the same badminton team. Dash go for matches together. Already just now only we spoke about that when the two nouns are joined by and, we should use they. So in the third sentence, two nouns are joined by and. They are Sonia and Lena. So what is the pronoun we should use? Yes, the answer is they. Sonia and Lena are on the same badminton team. They go for matches together. Okay, students, we completed the first three. Remaining three you should do in your grammar book. Let's move to the next exercise, that is rewrite the paragraph using personal pronouns. Look here, Ramu was a simple villager, but Ramu always dreamt of becoming rich. Ramu didn't like to work in the fields. One day, Ramu heard some people talking about a diamond hidden in the forest. Ramu went to the forest to take the diamond from the place where the people had hidden the diamond. Ramu looked and looked, but Ramu couldn't find the diamond. Ramu dug everywhere, but Ramu still could not find the diamond. So, what happened here? We used the name Ramu again and again. Not only Ramu, the people and diamond. These are the words repeated in this sentence frequently. So what we do now? We can use personal pronouns for that. So we can replace Ramu with he to avoid repetition, and diamond for it. Okay, we can replace Ramu with the pronoun he, and we can replace diamond with it. And one more thing, the people, we can replace the people with they. So students, strike out wherever a repetition occurred, you can strike out and write the personal pronoun neatly. Let's move to the third exercise, that is fill in the blanks with the correct pronouns. The first one is, this bouquet of flowers belongs to dash. Two options are given, one is me and another one is I. Students, which one is correct for the first one? Yes, you're right. The answer is me, because we should use object pronoun here, not subject pronoun. This bouquet of flower belongs to me. Me is used as object pronoun. So write the answer as me. Let's move to the second one. Give the gift to dash. She, and another option is her. Which one is correct? Yes, here also we should use object pronoun, that is her. Give the gift to her. Let's move to the third one. I have made a colorful card for dash. The options are him and he. Which one we should use for the third one? As already subject pronoun as given in the third one, that is I. So what is answer for the third one? Yes, the answer is him. I have made a colorful card for him. Students, we completed the first three. Remaining, I think 5 are there. You should write in your grammar book. It means you should try. Students, now we are going to see possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns that show ownership or possession. What do you mean by possessive pronouns? Possessive pronouns refer to things or people. It refers to things or people that belong to someone. The main possessive pronouns are, it means the common possessive pronouns are mine, yours, his, hers, its, ours, and theirs. Okay, look at the examples. The red dress is mine and the blue skirt is yours. The red mobile phone is hers and the black mobile phone is his. The house with the garden is hers. The book on the table are theirs. The words mine, yours, hers, his, ours, and theirs. These words are possessive pronouns. And one more thing, the word is can be used before a noun, and replace it can also replace a noun. It means it can be acted as possessive pronoun also. And they gave one example. This is his pen. In this example, the pronoun his is used before the noun, so it is used an adjective. And let's move to the next example. This pen is his. Here in this sentence, the pronoun his is used instead of a noun. So in the second example sentence, it is used as a pronoun. Students, already we know that mine, yours, is, hers, ours, yours, and theirs. These are the possessive pronouns. Let us see some examples how to use these possessive pronouns. This is my laptop. This is my laptop. It's mine. These glasses are mine, not yours. This is my brother's book. It's his. He offered to swap his camera for hers. I will show you to your room. Our house is next door. The house is yours. The ship is theirs. So, this is the way we should use these possessive pronouns. Students, I hope you understood clearly. Let's see an exercise. Look at the underlined words in the sentences, then fill in the blanks with the correct possessive pronouns. Okay, students, look at the sentences properly and look at the underlined words also. Did you lose your notebook? Is this dash? Look here, they have underlined your notebook. So what is the possessive pronoun we should use for the first one? Your notebook, it means yours. Did you lose your notebook? Is this yours? The answer is yours. And the next one is, my mother bought me a new doll. The doll is dash. They underlined me. So what is the possessive pronoun? Yes, my mother bought me a new doll. The doll is mine. And the third one, I saw Mr. and Mrs. Singh sitting in the red car. The car is dash. So what is the answer for the third one? Mr. and Mrs. Singh. So two nouns are used here. So what is the possessive pronoun for them? Yes, the answer is theirs. I saw Mr. and Mrs. Singh sitting in the red car. The car is theirs. Because two nouns are used in the third sentence and it joined by and. So that's why the possessive pronoun for the third one is theirs. Students, we completed first three. It means we saw the first three sentences with answer. Remaining 5 or 6 are there. You should try in your grammar book. Then only it can be easy for you. Let's do the last exercise. That is, rewrite the questions using pronouns instead of the underlined words. Look at the first one. Why is Mita laughing? Actually, they underlined the word Mita. Mita is a noun. We should replace Mita with the correct pronoun. So, what is the pronoun we used for females? Yes, you are right. That is she. So, here in the first sentence, we are going to replace the noun with the correct pronoun. Why is she laughing? Instead of Mita, we used pronoun as she. Let's move to the second one. Where are Kirti and Rama playing? Already I said that when two nouns are joined by and, we should use the pronoun they. So in the second sentence, two nouns are joined by and. So what we should do now? Which pronoun we should use now? Yes, you are right. That is they. Where are they playing? Let's move to the third one. Can you help me search for my bag? Actually, bag it's an object. So already said that the pronoun it used for non-living beings, non-living things and animals. So here bag is an object, non-living thing. We should use the pronoun it. Can you help me search for it? The answer is, can you help me search for it? Students, we completed first three. Remaining, you should try in your grammar book. Students, let's move to the next chapter, that is articles. Already we learnt about articles in previous chapters in literature part. So let me explain briefly. What do you mean by articles? The words a, and the. These three words are articles. And we know that the word a is used with nouns starting with a consonant sound. And we know that an, article an, used with nouns starting with a vowel sound. Look here, they gave some examples. This is a crow. It means one crow. We know very well that and an used for singular nouns, not for plural nouns, okay? A is used with nouns starting with a consonant, and an used with nouns starting with a vowel, and both these, it means a and an used for singular nouns only. Example here, this is a crow. It means one crow, and the crow starts with a consonant sound. That's why we used the consonant a. This is an eagle. Eagle means an eagle. It means it shows that one eagle, and the word eagle produces that vowel sound. So that's why we used an. I want a mango. I want a mango means I want one mango, and mango produces that consonant sound. That's why we used a. I have an apple. It means I have one apple. Apple is a apple. The word apple produces vowel sound. So that's why we used an. And one more thing, look at the grammar bite. For some words, it begin with a vowel because it sounds, some words it starts with a vowel letter, but it produces consonant sound. Look here, this is a uniform. When we pronounce the word uniform or university, it produces the consonant sound. So that's why we do not use the article an. Instead of that, we use a because it produces consonant sounds. And we should an with some words that begin with consonant. And one more thing, some words it starts with consonant, but it produces but the letters are silent. So that's why we should use an. Look here, I played for an hour. Arun is an honest man. It means the letter H is in silent mode. We should use the article an. And one more thing, when we use an adjective before a noun, we use a or an depending on whether the adjective starts with a vowel or any consonant. It means when we use adjective, definitely we can use adjective before a noun. On the time, definitely we get confused whether we can use a or an. It depends upon whether the adjective starts with a vowel or a consonant. If an adjective starts with a vowel, we can use an. If the adjective starts with a consonant, we should use a. Okay students, let's do a small warm-up activity. That is, read the conversation between Komal and her mother and circle all the words that come after a, an and the. Here is a conversation between Komal and her mother. Now what you want to do means you circle all the words. Not all the words that come after a, an and the. And one more thing, words after a that begins with a consonant, and it is also singular in number. The words after an or the words which makes vowel sound, and it is also singular in number. And the words after the, it refers to particular things. Okay, you should circle the words that come after a, an and the. Students, let's do the first exercise. that is write a or an before the following nouns. Students, look here, they gave nouns, but before nouns we should write either a or an. Already I said that if a noun starts with a consonant sound, we should use a. If the noun starts with a vowel, it means it produces vowel sound, we should use the article an. Okay, let's see the first one, dash cake. Okay, cake, cake. Look at the first letter. Is it a vowel or a consonant? Yes, it's a consonant. So, which article we should write here? A or an? Yes, you're right. The first one is a cake. Let's move to the second one. What is the second answer? Dash Easter egg. Yes, we know that Easter egg. E is an vowel. So the answer is an. Let's move to the third one. Dash honest man. The first letter is H. Already I said that some words will start with a consonant letter. It means consonant letters, but the letter H is in silent mode. So what we do now? We should use the article an. An honest man. It is applicable for the letter H, okay? And the next one is bell. Dash bell. So we know that bell, B is a consonant letter. So the answer is a bell. And the fifth one is dash fairy. F is also a consonant letter. So the answer is a fairy. Students, we completed the first 5. Remaining 5 you should try. Let's move to the second exercise, that is fill in the blanks with a or an. Okay, let's see the first one. Can you see dash old lady crossing the road? So old is an adjective, and what is the first letter? O. And we know very well that O is a vowel. Okay, so we should write an. Can you see an old lady crossing the road? Let's move to the second one. Usha is dash fast runner. And we know that fast runner, fast is also an adjective, and the first letter is F. It is a consonant. So we should use a. Usha is a fast runner. Let's move to the third one. I will place dash order for the book. Order. Order means what is the first letter? O. It is a vowel. So which article we use for vowels? Yes, your answer is right. An. I will place an order for the book. Let's move to the fourth one. Ruby is dash brave child. Brave, yeah. Brave is also an adjective. So what is the first letter? Yes, it is B. So B is a consonant. We know very well that we should use the article a. Ruby is a brave child. Let's move to the fifth one. Do you know how to make dash eggless cake? What is the first letter? E. We know very well that E is a vowel. So we should use an. Do you know how to make an eggless cake? Students, we completed the first 5. Remaining 5 you should try in your grammar book. Okay students, now we are going to see how to use article the. When we talk about a particular person or a particular thing, we should use article the. And one more thing, when we talk about a person or thing for the first time, we should use either a or an. Otherwise, when we speak about the same person or same thing again and again, we should use article the. Let's see the examples. A boy is running. The boy in the blue shirt is running. In the first example, in the first line, a boy is running. For the first time, we are speaking about that boy. So that's why we used because the first letter is a consonant. In the second line, the boy in the blue shirt is running. It means again we are speaking about the same boy. That's why we used article the. Let's move to the second example. An owl is sitting on the tree branch. The owl on the tree branch is asleep. It means for the first time we are speaking about an owl. Because O is a vowel, that's why we used article an. Okay, in the second line, we are speaking about the same owl again. That's why we used article the. One more example is there. I will give you a card. Please give the card to Rohini. It means in the first sentence, we used card for the first time. That's why article A is used. In the second sentence, we used card again. We used the same word again. That's why article the is used. Okay, students, let us see where we use article the in the following ways. Before the names of rivers, names of oceans, names of deserts, mountain ranges, famous buildings, newspapers, trains, and ships. Okay, examples are given: the Ganges, the Indian Ocean, the Sahara Desert, the Himalayas, the Eiffel Tower, the Times of India, the Rajdhani, the Titanic. Because these examples are the names of rivers, oceans, deserts, etc. And one more thing, names of objects that are only one of their kind. For example, sun, moon, sky. These are the objects that are the only one of their kind. The sun, the moon, the sky. For example, class teacher, principal, and collector, prime minister, president. These people are the only one of their kind. So we should use article the before them. The collector, the prime minister, the president, etc. Before adjectives in a superlative degree also we should use article the. Not only that, words like last, first, and only we should use article the. And some ways are there we do not use article the. Before names of people, cities, and countries, we should not use article the. For example, Dubai, Rabindranath Tagore, Chennai, Calcutta, Mahatma Gandhi. We should not use article the before names of people, cities, and countries. And before names of ideas and qualities, we should not use article the before qualities and ideas also. And before uncountable nouns, we should not use article the before uncountable nouns. Look here, humans cannot live without air. This is the correct sentence. We do not use article before uncountable nouns. One more thing, look at the watch out. The is used with uncountable nouns if it refers to a particular thing. If we refer uncountable noun as a particular thing, we should use article. Okay. If it is specified as general, we do not use article the. Okay students, let's move to the next exercise, that is fill in the blanks with a, an, or the. Students, you should do it yourself. Just you should follow the rules. It means if a word starts with a vowel, you should write an. If the word starts with a consonant, you should write a. If the same word repeats again and again, you should use the. And one more thing, if a word starts with a vowel letter but it produces consonant sound, you should write a. And one more thing, that names of rivers, oceans, whatever, that follow the rules. Okay, do it yourself clearly and write neatly. Okay students, let's move to the next exercise, that is fill in the blanks with the correct options. The first one, the Titanic was dash expensive luxury cruise ship in the world. Options are the most. Which one is correct? Already in previous videos I said that when we compare more than two things, it is the superlative degree. We should use the. So that's why the answer is the most. In the first sentence, Titanic compared with all other ships in the world. So what is the answer? The Titanic was the most expensive luxury cruise ship in the world. And the second one, the blue whale is dash creature in the world. In the second sentence also, we compared blue whale with all other creatures. So it means, what is the answer? The biggest. The blue whale is the biggest creature in the world. And the third one, dash is made from a special seed of the cacao tree. Which one is correct? Chocolate or the chocolate? Yes, chocolate. The chocolate is not the correct answer. Chocolate is made from a special seed of the cacao tree. Students, reminding you should try. Students, here is an interesting activity for you, that is fill in the blanks with suitable articles to learn these easy topics. What you want to do means, look here, two recipes are there. One is vegetable sandwich and another one is orange juice. Before doing these recipes, just complete this paragraph. Just fill this paragraph with correct articles. After completing this after completing this exercise, fill in the blanks, you should try these recipes. And one more thing, just note that making these at home with the help of an adult, it means with the help of your mother or father or your sister. With the help of them, you should try. Without your parents or your sisters, don't try it yourself. Okay students, now look at some pictures here. What are the pictures? Yes, first one is eat, second one is drink, third one is walk, fourth one is play, and the last one is study. It means all the pictures indicates an action. Yes or no? Yes, all the pictures indicates an action. It means now we are going to see a new chapter, that is verbs. It means action words. Okay students, let us see what are verbs. Verbs are action words. These words tell us what a person or thing does. Already we have seen some action words. 2 seconds before we have seen some action words. Verbs are the action words in a sentence that describe what the subject is doing. Along with nouns, verbs are the main part of a sentence. So what do you mean by verbs? Verbs or action words. It is used to indicate an action. Look here, some examples are there. The lady opens her umbrella. Tim walks very slowly. Shobha ran to the field. In the given three sentences, the verbs opens, walks, and ran. These three words are verbs. It means these three are action words. Okay students, let's do a small activity given here. Read about what Cuckoo the toucan does every day. Circle the words which tell you what Cuckoo does. First of all, read the paragraph properly and then circle the action words. Circle the action words. It means circle the verbs given in the paragraph. Okay students, so read it properly and then circle the action words. Students, now we are going to see am, are, is. Verbs also show the state of being of a person or thing. These verbs are am, is, are, and their past forms was and were. So students, just now only I said that verbs are action words. It indicates action words. But some verbs are there, they do not show any actions. They do not express any activity at all. But still, we say that they are action words. They are the most important verbs. They are am, are, is, and their past forms are was and were. Look at the tabular column here. Three columns are divided. One is subject column, another one is present tense column, and another one is past tense column. Look here, if we are using subject as I, we should use verb as am, and the past tense is was. If we are using subject as you, the present tense is are, and the past tense is were. If we are using subject as he or she or it, the present tense is. We should use is, and the past tense is was. If you are using subject as we, present tense is are, and the past tense is were. If you are using subject as you, the present tense is are, where already we said that. If you are using subject as they, the present tense is are. and the past tense is were. So students, just don't forget that the verbs am, are, is, was and were show the state of a person or thing. Okay students, let us see how to use have, has, had. Verbs also tell us about belonging or ownership. These verbs are has, have and their past tense had. So what they are going to tell means verbs has, have, had are used to show that what a person or thing owns. It means these verbs also shows that or tells that about belonging or ownership. Look at the examples here. Shruti had a red ball. My friend has a pet dog named Terry. Radha and Meena have expensive dresses. The words had, as, have, or verbs tells about belonging or ownership. Okay students, a table is given. It helps you to learn easily. Have. It is used with some pronouns and plural nouns. Pronouns like I, you, we, they. And has. It is used with third person singular. That is he, she, it. And one more thing, had. It is the past tense of both has and have. Okay students, let's do the first exercise. That is, circle the verbs in these sentences. Some sentences have more than one verb. Okay, let's do the first one. Mona has a big dog. So, what you want to do now? Circle the verb. So, what is the verb in the given sentence? Yes, you're right. The verb is has. So, circle the verb has. Let's move to the second one. The children danced to the music for 2 hours. So, circle the verb, students. So, which one is verb in the second one? Yes, you're right. That is danced because it's an action. No, the children danced to the music for 2 hours. Circle the word danced. And the third one, the bull had 2 horns, but it broke one in a fight. Already they mentioned in heading that some sentences have more than one verb. In the third sentence, they gave 2 verbs. One is had and another one is broke. So circle the 2 verbs. And the fourth one, there are many kinds of sweets in the shop. So what is the verb in the fourth one? Which one is verb? Yes, you are right. The verb is are. Circle the word are. There are many kinds of sweets in the shop. Students, we completed first 4 sentences. Remaining you should try in your grammar book. Students, now we are going to see helping verbs. Already we know that verbs like is, am, are, was, were, has, have and had. These verbs are all known as helping verbs, and these verbs are used as helping verbs. Already I said that verbs can show action. Some verbs are there, they do not show any action or any activity, but still we say that these verbs are very important in our life because along with nouns it is very useful. It acts as a main part of a sentence. So is, am, are, was, were, has, have and had are the most important helping words. Look at the examples. Shakti is singing a song. They have eaten their lunch. He was driving the car. So in the given example sentences, the verbs is, have, was used as helping verbs to the main verb singing, eaten and driving. Okay students, let's do the second exercise, that is circle the main verbs and underline the helping verbs in these sentences. Let's do the first one. I am going home for Christmas. So which is the main verb here? Going. So which verb is helping the main verb? Am. So what do you want to do? Circle the main verb going and underline the helping verb am. Let's move to the second one. Priyanka was playing chess with a friend. So, what is the helping verb? that is was. And what is the main verb? Playing. So circle the main verb playing and underline the helping verb was. Let's move to the third one. They were planning a holiday in Ladakh. So what is the helping verb in the third one? That is were. So you should underline. So what is the main verb? Planning. You should circle it. Okay students, we have completed the first three. Remaining four you should try in your grammar book. Do it clearly and neatly. Okay students, an interesting activity is there in this chapter also. Let us see what is that. Minnie visited Jojo's farm over the weekend. Complete Minnie's description of what she saw on the farm using the verbs given in the box. Already some verbs are there inside the box. With the help of these verbs you should complete the paragraph. Okay students, do it yourself. It's an easy activity for you. Students, now we came to an end. It means recap corner. Let's recall today's topic. Pronouns. Pronouns are words which we use instead of nouns. And we have seen personal pronouns and possessive pronouns. Personal pronouns used for names of persons, animals and things. And possessive pronouns show ownership or possession. Now articles. Already we know that a, an and the. These three are articles. A is used for consonant and singular in number. An is used for vowels and singular in number. The is used for particular person or thing. Okay, now verbs. Verbs indicates action words. Verbs are action words and they describe that what the subject is doing. And verbs are the main part of a sentence. It tells us what a person or thing does or what a person or thing has. And today we have seen helping verbs also. Am, or, is, was, were, has, have and add. These verbs are act as helping verbs. Students, today we have seen three chapters in grammar, that is pronouns, articles and verbs. I hope you understood clearly and you should try all the exercises in your grammar book. It will be easy for you. We will meet on next class with another topics. Thank you.